Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your friendly neighborhood Pokeprof, and welcome back to Omega Flowey versus the Nemesis. When we had last left off, we had just gotten the Marigold plant, and we're actually just about done with Adventure Mode. But first, let's go take care of our plants real fast. Because I've actually kind of been neglecting these guys since the last episode. Because as you might know, these guys actually need you to take care of them daily. And this is all, as I said, in real time. But the rewards for them are actually pretty good. And these guys shouldn't actually want anything for a while, I think. Yeah, there we go. And I'm fairly certain, yep, we won't actually get any access to these marigold sprouts from Crazy Dave, I believe, until we actually beat the game. Or at least to beat Adventure Mode. So how about we go do that today? Now speaking of marigolds, that's actually the new new zombie. Actually two new zombies, I'll get to that in a second. But, so yeah. We actually have the marigold plant, which I'll get to in just a second. Let's see, let's go do sunflower plants. I see no bungee dudes or catapults. We don't really need umbrella leaf. You know what? Actually, shop. Let's go buy ourselves the magnet shroom. So that way I can actually go do this. Let's see there, and then there we go. Yeah, that should be good. I don't have any insta-kill plants, so I'm going to have to be really fast with my cabbage pults, but we should be alright. Alrighty then. So yeah, we also saw some new zombies there. That's gonna be a load of fun. Simply because, well, you got to see just what exactly he was wielding there. We'll get more into him once he actually appears, but let's just say he's gonna be a threat. Alright, cabbage pult down here. And now that we've actually got a full row of sunflowers, let's talk about the marigold here. Marigold is not an offensive plant. The marigold is actually not a plant that you're probably going to be using, especially in these later levels, at all. For one reason and one reason only. It doesn't attack. It doesn't even do anything offensive-wise. The main reason you would ever want the marigold is because the marigold actually spawns money for you. And is actually one of the better ways to earn money in the game. Simply because of the fact that you're going to be able to go and plant it down, and it'll just continuously spawn money for you for the rest of the game. Not the most money at all, but once you have more than one marigold, it can stop really spawning on a lot. Now, let's see, we need a couple of more plants here. Actually starting to get in a little dangerous position here. I'll show off the main reason why I actually grabbed the golden magnet. I don't think we're actually going to be able to kill this guy in time. We might lose this lane. Matter of fact, actually, let's go ahead and sacrifice. Just so we can actually keep you alive. There we go. Put a Ramrod up here. And now let's actually get down our magnet shroom. Show off its main thing. I believe... Oh! I didn't actually need the coffee bean. Apparently, golden magnet awakens the magnet shroom automatically. I did not know that. That's actually kind of helpful because as far as I know, the golden magnet still acts like the regular magnet shroom. Oh dear. I'll put this here. Ah, no. There we go. Oh crap, I'm gonna lose my golden magnet. Red. Die. Thank you. Oh well, I lost my golden magnet, but there's not much I could do in that case. See, this is a major problem, especially with doing marigolds or anything like that at this stage of the game. Simply because you just don't have the way to support it. Alright, so let's actually start spamming a lot more catapults and kernel pults and the like, because otherwise we're going to be in a lot of trouble. We still haven't seen the new zombie yet, which frightens me because I know what he's capable of. A little bit more damage here should keep us alive. Oh, there he is. The Gargantuan enemy. Or Gargantuar, I believe his name is. No, you don't. These zombies are one of the more incredibly dangerous zombies in the game. For a couple of reasons. One, they've got an absolute butt ton of health. As a matter of fact, I probably am going to lose this lane just because of how much health this guy actually does have. Here's the second reason. He doesn't eat the plants. He'll just crush them entirely. And what's worse is that little zombie on his back is known as the Imp. This zombie will actually be thrown occasionally from the Gargantuar's back. And, well, he'll go and pretty much do damage wherever he pleases. Again with the Dr. Mundo. Alright, so this lane's pretty much dead. So, step on the pool cleaner, thank you. And it's time to start actually being serious now. Plant. Really, the golden mushroom is actually golden magnet shroom is actually a little bit better if you've got a lot of marigold. Especially in the earlier stages, you can get away with spamming marigolds. Not so much here, but oh, Jesus. Let's see. I'm freaking out because I screwed up. Oh, I'm gonna lose that pool cleaner too. So what money I've earned from these marigolds are probably, you know, not gonna make up for the fact that I've lost 2 of my pool cleaners. Not pool cleaners. Frickin', what the hell? Roof cleaners. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see, let's go here, go you. Hopefully we'll get a butter out of you. There we go. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, it's this wave that's going to be the killer. There should be more than one of the... Yep, more than one of you there. Oh, freaking hell, Bungie zombies. You weren't even there. Right now, I'm just kind of planting plants here to save us, but oh no, that lane's dead. Well, thankfully it's the last lane and we don't have to worry about things this point onward. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them kill this lane. There's actually no point. That's actually the good thing about having the, it's actually a good strategy. When you know a lane is dead, instead of just having all the zombies eat all the plants, just let them run right into it. But we finally get one of the more useful plants in the game. One that's gonna make things a heck of a lot easier. The Melon-Pult. Oh, and we're gonna frickin' need it at this point. Alright, flower pot. And we're not gonna be using cabbage anymore. We're gonna be only using melons. They're silly expensive, but they're really, really useful. So I could probably want to actually have my regular flowers here first. Pumpkins we'll need. We're going to use the umbrella leaf as well. Squash. And let's see if I can actually do a really good strategy with the garlic. Alrighty then. Now we just got to build up a little bit of sun and we'll be able to go ahead and talk about Mr. Melon-Pult here. We're also going to be planting a few of our kernel pults down. So just realized I didn't do the double sunflower. Oops. Alright. Now, if my memory serves me about the gargantuan enemies, they actually cannot be killed by the squash. I think the squash actually gets killed by them because they're able to just, you know, use that giant telephone pole of theirs to squish anything that comes in their way. I'm not 100% certain about this. Futureprof, I know you were giving me grief about the fact that I don't research stuff, but I honestly don't remember.
Brains.
Alright. Thank you, Futureprof.
Brains.
Alrighty then, so a little bit more of our sun and we'll be good to go. We'll be able to talk about the Melon-Pult, which is one of the more useful guys in the game. Alright, let's put one more. Actually, now we're good. Because now we can show off the Melon-Pults. So the Melon-Pults are basically much better cabbage pults. They do a lot more damage, and matter of fact, they do damage in an AoE. As you saw, it only took 3 shots to kill that particular zombie. But yeah, the Melon-Pults will go and actually just hurt pretty much anything. And while I don't believe they're actually fire slower than the other catapults, it's just the simple fact that they cost so much sun that makes them not the best plant in the world to use. But if you have double sunflower, you know, you're pretty much good. Because look, it's took what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits to knock that thing, knock the conehead zombies cone off, and it only takes 3 hits from that to completely defeat it. So yeah, you can just see how useful these guys are. And just imagine, if there's a bunch of zombies all grouped up in a row here, you're going to be able to just myrtleize them. I don't know why I slipped up on that word. Been a while. Alright, a little bit more sun. Let's actually go ahead and just put a frickin' squash over there, so we're not have to worry too much about it. Yeah, I'll start putting down kernel pults in the middle. And just watch them as they throw watermelons. Yeah, I think we've already seen about a bit of the AoE damage right there. Yep. And most zombies will not live if you've got a bunch of Melon-Pults. You know, throw in a kernel pull as well. You're getting that added bonus of, hey, I'm being able to stop, freeze enemies in place. So you're just able to go and make things much more effective for you. And add in the pumpkins and some of the other stuff, you're actually pretty good to go. Also, I'm actually going to go ahead and remove one of my flowers here, just for an umbrella leaf. Now here's actually something I actually did not mention when it came to the catapult plants versus all the other plants available in the game. One of the major difference between the catapult plants and the actual normal plants that we have available, the pea shooters for damage, is actually the fact that... Oh crap. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to save you. But it's actually the fact that when it comes to the actual... excuse me. When it comes to the actual damage that these guys do... okay, scratch that. Try again. Reset over, Prof. Okay, stop making fun of me, future Prof.
Brains.
Anyway, as I was trying to say, because my brain wasn't working, when it actually comes to the zombies in the game, you'll have noticed that some zombies are carrying things in front of them, while other zombies are actually having things on their heads. Zombies on their heads, no matter what, are going to be more defensively powered than zombies holding things in front of them, like the ladder zombies or the screen door zombies. Because believe it or not, if you actually have the catapults, which will throw things and hit them in their head, you're actually going to be able to destroy things like the ladder zombie and screen door zombie a lot more effectively than if they were just going and being hit otherwise. Because it's like the pea shooters have to go through that door or the ladder or whatnot, whereas the catapults actually don't. They can just go and hit things right on top of the head, so they're not having to worry about having to do that extra damage. It can be actually pretty dang useful. And you can see with just 2 Melon-Pults just how quickly things are dying. Say that, and yet that guy still got there. Now let's go ahead and pumpkin you. Okay, we don't need you anymore. Come on, you guys can do it. There we go. Alright, we're in our second big wave here. Looks like I made a good choice about where to put my my Mr. Umbrella Leaf here. Get a little bit more money. And watch just how fast they destroy the frickin' catapult zombie. Wow, that's actually pretty fast. Alrighty then. We're actually almost done. I can't believe it. We're almost there. Come on, guys. You can do it. I don't think this is going to save you. I'm going to try. Nope, it didn't. I really hate that sound when it comes from you. If there's any zombie that I really hate, it's those Jack-in-the-Box zombies. Oh crap, I put that way too close. Well, at least it was only a waste of 25 stun. And now that said, I actually have realized I haven't been using my garlic at all. Actually, let's go ahead. That's probably because at this point the Melon-Pults just do so much damage, you really don't have to worry too much about them. Oh, I just realized they frickin' took a guy down there. I didn't even realize that. Flower pot here. I'm gonna just let them take that guy. Alright, let's go and do garlic. This is actually maybe a good time to test that squash theory. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, the squash does do a lot of damage, though. Oh no. And we get to see actually his death animation proper. Now all we have is a little imp alive because I can't really kill it. Alright, come on. Really? Really? He's right there. You can't... Oh, my God. There we go. My dawn. Oh, dear. We found the final note. Homeowner, you have failed to submit to our rightful claim. Be advised that unless you comply, we will be forced to take extreme action. Please... I believe that's supposed to be submit.
Brains.
Or remit. I'm not sure. Future Prof, if you can decipher that, put it up. Your homes and brains to us forthwith. Sincerely, Dr. Edgar Zomboss, the final boss of Plants vs. Zombies. And we'll be fighting him next time. Until then, folks, take care.